A very warm welcome to the Trading Mentor. This is Chris. Delighted to welcome you to the market update today. Before we go on to the markets, here's a quick disclaimer. All the information that we send is for educational purposes only. We are not regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, and please do your own research before any trading. So I've just popped into the members area for the Trading Mentors, and this is the Forex Live scanner, which is posted on the website. If you're a member, you know how it works. You pop into the members area, click in the password, and you can access this every morning. Highly recommended. So we can see here the US Canadian and the US Swiss have a strong buy. Now this is valid for maybe a few hours. I think it's updated hourly. So there's no reason not to look at this and to then check your chart to see whether you have all the indicators agreeing. So this is the US Swiss. As we said on the dashboard, we had a strong indicator, strong buy. And so therefore, it's a good idea to buy it, as long as all your indicators agree. So in this instance, it does, and it did this morning. You can see here, for instance, it's above the pivot. Part of our strict criteria is above all the moving averages, the 200, the 50, the 100, and there's other indicators as well which we use to give us some guidance and confirmation. We use about 4 charts in actual fact, and if you've done the course you'll understand what those charts are. So I've just jumped on to the US Dollar Index. This is a great barometer to find out and discover where the US dollar is going next. So for instance, we've done some analysis in the blog of the euro dollar, and we are looking to buy that once all our criteria fits, if it does fit. But this is interesting. See how this price here on the US dollar index 119.32 is now hitting the 200-day moving average and is going to struggle now. Notice also the downtrend. Here's another chart of the US dollar index. I've got a few more tools here, and we have divergence, negative divergence, which indicates the possibility that the price could fall from here. So it's hitting the 200-day moving average, and we have negative divergence. The price could continue up, but nonetheless there's an indication that possibly we could see a reversal and more weakness in the US dollar in the next coming days. Well, here's the euro dollar. 118.26 currently, but now hitting a very important support line. Just moved below the 50-day moving average, the green line as well, and so highly likely probably to rise here back up to R2 in the coming days. I've got a trend line here as well, if you can see that. That needs to be broken. If that gets broken and we see the price move above the central pivot, then that is going to act as support for this price. But at the moment we just have to wait and see. Whilst prices are in the moving averages, then it's in no man's land. If you read my book on correlation, you'll understand what I mean by this. If the euro dollar is going to move up, then the euro yen will probably follow it as well. This is a much stronger position here. As you can see, the price is now moving down to the support line. 130.20. It's failed to go below that, interestingly, and it's also above all moving averages. So we're in this. We're not making any money, which is a shame. But nonetheless, we expect this price to move up to R3, 131.44 in the next few days. Oil is interesting, 69.27. You posted a blog yesterday indicating the price is likely to breakout and go back up to, well, not back up to R3, which is 72.44. Again, I wrote a blog on this yesterday, so you can read that. Sometimes they just don't happen instantly. We have to wait and be patient. But interestingly, now the price has moved above the central pivot, which acts as support. So as long as the price stays above 68.97, then we can expect to move much higher, probably up to $73. The Kiwi, New Zealand USD, has now bottomed out. We have a buy signal. We had a buy signal some time ago down here. You can see that. This is the Super Trend software. So when you've done the course, and if you've done the course, you'll know and understand this completely. We must have the Super Trend confirmed as a buy, and we must see the price move above the moving averages as well. This indicates continued strength. And we expect this price to move above the central pivot for another position in the next few hours, maybe tomorrow, and head up to R3, which is 72.85. Always remember that we have other indicators than this. This is the basics. But always only buy once the price moves out of and goes above all the moving averages. So we have the 200, the 100 and the 50. And what you can do, in fact, if you want to, is once you've got the buy in, then simply trail your stop with the 50-day moving average until you're stopped out. This maximizes profits. However, what can happen, of course, it gets to a certain point, R3, R2, and then it can reverse, but it's your choice, really. We had another buy signal on the New Zealand Canadian, which has done really well for us. We had a buy signal again some days ago. Here, as you can see here, a buy signal. This is automatic. This comes on your chart once you've downloaded the software. Simple, but very, very effective. It doesn't work on its own. It works in combination with. So as long as the price at the buy signal is above all the moving averages, there's no reason to expect it to do anything else except to go long in this case. I am a buyer of markets. I buy shares, I buy property, and I buy oil, and I buy gold, and I buy Forex. I don't sell anything. I do give you the information if it's going down, but I personally feel more comfortable buying something. Here's a great example of a selling opportunity on the pound Aussie USD. Sterling is weak because of the news yesterday and today. Likely to continue. The pound is likely, sterling is likely to continue down. But it fits our criteria, doesn't it? It doesn't fit all the criteria. This would not be something I would go into because there's other factors happening. Plus I don't sell anything anyway. But the other indicators don't confirm it yet. So, but nonetheless, we have a price below all the moving averages in a downtrend, as you can see from this linear regression channel. And we have, so the sell signal was back here on the 27th of August. So for instance, if you had this, you could have traded this quite nicely. And there's other opportunities coming up. So look out for the US dollar. Strengthening at the moment, may continue, but there's some clues that it may actually reverse, interestingly. So look out for the Kiwi, look out for the euro dollar, maybe entering those in the next few days. Or oil, it's a nice one. I'll look to enter that shortly, going to $73. And of course, Aussie USD. Aussie USD and the Kiwi do the same things, just choose one, not both. That's it from me. Have a great day, and keep an eye on my blogs and my Telegram channel and emails.